Let's see if I get some people on here. Let's see what y'all doing today. What's happening today? What's today's date? Saturday, March the 2nd. Yeah. Let me see. I don't want no filter or nothing. I don't know how to do this. What's up? What's up? Anybody? Let's have a talk. We're gonna talk today, y'all. I might have to come on here later and let people know. Let me see. What? It ain't nobody. I don't know what to do. Should I put hashtags? Hold on. I gotta get some people in here first before I can talk about anything. Hello, first viewer. This is Talks with Kayla. Gotta give me something to talk about. What y'all want to talk about? We could talk about anything. We could talk about self-love. We could talk about staying true to your word. We could talk about anything. What you want to talk about? We gotta see. This is all I'm doing today. Just coming on here. This is my first time doing live. So we're gonna see. I don't know. We need more people in here so we can start a conversation. Hey, my viewer, if you're watching this, please send some people over to this live so we can talk about some stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me start a poll. How do you feel? You feel like everyone is... Bow. We're gonna start a poll, y'all. Huh? Oh, there we go. It's only one person. I don't know. Ooh, we got two people. Oh, what's going on? They screen cam. How's it going? We on a live because it's my first time doing live, but I want to get on here and talk about some stuff. Just whatever y'all want to talk about. I'm open about anything, you know, positive vibes only, of course. So if you got any questions about anything, feel free and we can talk about it, have a conversation, have a little debate, anything. Anything about spirituality, if y'all want to know anything about that, how I feel about it, your views on spirituality, everything like that. Let's see. The light in my face is okay. Let's see. So why do y'all say no? Do you feel like everyone is capable in love? I want to know why y'all say no. I feel like, you know, some people, they have their issues and everybody goes through trauma, of course. How you feel about life right now? Well, like I was saying, well, right now, you know, life is a roller coaster, just like everybody's life. I love life. I feel like, you know, life is should be cherished and is beautiful. You know, we was placed on this earth to live this life. Might as well live it to the best you can since we was placed here. And what I was saying about how everyone is capable of being loved. Everybody go through trauma. Everybody go through things, you know. I feel like all it takes is just one person to change somebody's life. Somebody that actually shows them that love or whatever and all that. And, you know, and I feel like that person, you know, they can be loved. They may reject it, but that don't mean that they can't be loved. That's just my views though, y'all. That's just my views. Yes, and happy March. Happy March as well. Let's see. The other person on here, if y'all have anything y'all want to say, please comment and we can talk. I like to go into detail about things, but I just need some people to talk with me. Let's see. If y'all know anybody, shoot, bring them to the chat. Shoot, bring up a topic and let's talk about it. Do everyone deserve your love though, time and energy? No. I don't feel like everybody deserves your love. My love, your love. I feel like you have to know who to give your love to. And you have to make that decision before you take it to the next level with that person, whether it be a relationship, friendship, anything. It could be even a situation where step parent, you know, you just got to make that decision first. Are they deserving? Do you feel like, you know, it would be reciprocated? And you'd be able to tell that early on. You'd be able to tell early if somebody is deserving of your love or not because of how they treat you. Do they treat you with respect? You know, do they, I'm trying to think of some scenarios. How do you feel? Do you think everybody deserves your love and your time and energy? I truly feel like, you know, your time and your energy is very sacred, and a lot of things don't work out with relationships and people because they do waste their time and give their love to the wrong person. And that's just how I feel about it. For sure, for sure. Let's see. But yeah, man, all that is sacred though. You know, I truly feel like you definitely, you know, you got to take care of yourself because you know, if you feel like somebody don't deserve your love, you got to ask yourself the same question. Do they deserve, or do you deserve their love? Like, you got to ask yourself the same question at the same time and make the best decision. That's just how I feel about it, of course. I'm always say that's just how I feel because I don't want somebody to go off of what I'm saying and turn it into something else. But that's just my opinion and how I feel. I wish we can get some more people in here. They scream cam because we can talk some more. I'm probably only going to go in here for another 5 minutes. This is my first live, so I see it ain't that many people joining, but how do you reciprocate the vibes? I mean, I don't think you should reciprocate. I really think you just got to stay true to yourself because if you reciprocate, that means it's like, are you saying like if somebody does something to you and then you just go off that same energy? If that's what you're talking about, then I feel like it's not about reciprocation when it comes to relationships and friendships and things. And just call me Cam. Oh, I don't know. But thanks for letting me know. Okay, cool. You rap. That's cool. Hope that's going good for you and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely, but I'm gonna try to go live more and more. I'm just getting comfortable being on camera and stuff. I mean, I just started my YouTube channel like 3 weeks ago. So, I mean, this is all new to me. But what was I saying earlier? Yeah, you just gotta stay true to yourself, and the right person will love you for you, and you wouldn't have to reciprocate nothing. I mean, now if it comes to being loyal, you know, loyalty should always be reciprocated. That's how I feel on that, because if you don't have loyalty, then you don't really have anything, because trust falls under loyalty. All that falls under loyalty. And that goes for any relationship, friendship, parent-daughter relationship, anything. Hey, I like the questions, Cam, though. Like, you know, you coming through with the questions. I know it's really just me and you up in here. I might go live again later, though. So if you want to jump back on here, you just got to watch out. But I might go live again later and see if more people are on. I know it's kind of early for where I'm at. It's 2:50, 3 o'clock. Most people are at work still. Yeah, I'm probably going to go about a couple more minutes and I'm going to end it, though. I'm glad we got a couple things in, though. Something to talk about. We gonna get there, though. More people gonna join. What is your idea of a flowing, healthy lifestyle relationship? My idea is basically where you don't have to think twice that that person is loyal to you. Like, I definitely feel like that's just the basis of it all. What is my idea of a flowing, healthy lifestyle relationship? Besides that, I just feel like it should be easy. Like, if you're in a relationship and even if y'all been together for years or even just months, and you get that feeling of just like you don't have that fulfillment, like something's missing or whatever, you know, like a puzzle piece, something missing. Like, you feel like, okay, maybe you love this person. Yeah, I could love this person and like this person even, and we have fun together and we laugh, but do they feel a piece of me? Because I don't feel like when it comes to that, somebody should add to your puzzle and not replace a piece. So when it comes to a puzzle, I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying, but you definitely should have somebody that adds to it, you know, helps you finish the puzzle and not replace a piece of the puzzle, because you're still going to be missing some things. Creating services, we need you to help on the super. I have no idea what you're talking about, TD Mega. I'm not even trying to be rude. I just have no idea. You have to go into detail about what you're trying to get me to do, because I'm not going to do it if I don't agree. But hello, hope you're doing okay. We over here talking about things. Me and Cam, we just been chilling on the live. Let's see. All right, well, we got 50-50 votes on do you feel like everyone is capable of being loved. Ooh, now 60-50, 60-40. Okay, you feel like everyone is capable of being loved. That's good. I mean, you know, if y'all want to share y'all like comments and opinions, you know, about Like, what, like, why y'all feel that way, especially the ones that said no. I really want to know that. But the ones that said yeah, like, let me know, because I want to know y'all's point of view. Hello. Let's see. Have you always been aware of yourself? No. Growing up, I was very sheltered. Very like, hello, everybody that's joining. No, I was very sheltered growing up. Like, my mom hid a lot of things from me. Like, she didn't allow me to experience life the way it should have. So that's why now well, not now, but when I turned about 15 is when I really just started experiencing life and like what things was, and that's when I started becoming aware. But I didn't start becoming just fully aware until I had a spiritual awakening. And that was about, I'm gonna say like 4 or 5 years ago. I had my first spiritual awakening, and that was the first time where I actually looked at everything like a different perspective. Like, my whole mindset changed, everything. I could see the conversation on the outside even if I'm in the conversation. Like, and it's just, I've just been growing ever since. Hey y'all, the ones that are still in here, we just in here talking. If y'all got any questions about spirituality, any questions about life, relationships, I'm not saying I'm a know-it-all or anything, but I do like to talk about things, and I like to hear opinions as well, so we can all talk about everything, and y'all hear my opinion and everything. And that's just all we doing up in here. It ain't nothing specific. And you, oh, it's a game. I did not know that. You want me to join a game? I just thought about that. This live ain't got nothing to do with a game. That's funny. Look, if you're on a PlayStation or Xbox, that's the only way. How does one acquire patience? Ooh, patience is a mind thing, in my opinion. I really think you have to truly sit there and tell yourself, like, all right, let me not jump to conclusions, or let me pace myself. Like, you have to challenge yourself. You have to challenge your mind. You know, patience just doesn't just come. You have to literally force yourself to have patience, and you have to have it. Really also have to have faith. You have to have faith that the patience that it will come. Don't, even if you're putting in the work, if you don't see results, just keep putting in faith that you are given patience, because a lot of situations you might not even know that you was patient with. You was. So you have to recognize that and give yourself credit, because you're going to continue to blow your mind up and keep thinking, am I being patient? Am I being patient? You know, is you know, overthinking it. No, just give yourself credit for anything, any small thing that you do. Y'all, all the people that's doing the votes and everything, I want to know y'all's opinion as well, if y'all can. Do you feel like everyone is capable of being loved? Majority of y'all say yes. And I just want to know why. And the ones that said no. I shared my opinion earlier. But anyway, Tony, does that answer your question if you're still here? That's just my viewpoints on it. Cam, how do you want for yourself as you continue to grow in life? Man, I want full-on happiness. Like, I want that fulfillment, to be honest. I want something, or, you know, right now, I really think I'm going to turn this into a career somehow, what I'm doing. But I feel like that would fulfill me a lot. But I just want fulfillment in my life. Like, whether that is with money or with somebody. Of course, I could think more in depth with it, but I definitely just want fulfillment. I do feel like majority of my life, my whole life, I always felt like something was missing. And I still haven't found it yet. So I'm still searching. But that's definitely what I want as I continue to grow, for sure. So patience is slowing down my thoughts. Hurry up and wait. No, it's not slowing down your thoughts. Definitely not. I feel like allow your thoughts to flow, but just sometimes don't overthink is more of what I'm saying. Like, don't sit there and be like, just question yourself too much. Just go with the flow and have faith with it. You know, don't force anything. Just have mental notes in your mind that tells yourself to be patient, be kind, but mainly be patient, because that's what we're talking about. But like in a scenario or whatever, it could be a situation as simple as, I don't even know, going to the grocery store and the line is like 10 people long. Use that as help. Like, use that as like a test, you know, see how patient you can really be. Like, just any situation. And really challenge yourself. But definitely don't think too hard about it, and don't change anything. Just exercise it. Exercise the patience. And then one day you'll get patience. And then when you do, just make sure you're aware that you're actually being patient right now. For sure. Life is just so what you feel. Yeah, I agree. Hey, I agree to that, Cam, for real, because I do feel like, you know, I've never heard that opinion before, but I do feel like when you really think about it, you know, life is like a career. I mean, just get good at life, you know, and you, like you say, you whatever you let it do will go. And I agree. That's what I do on a daily basis. So that's a good comment. I like that. I mean, I think that's just how you have to see it, to be honest. You don't have to see it that way. Of course, I know a lot of people see like the game of life. People see it that way, but it's all saying the same thing, just in different ways. I think everybody is capable of being loved, but a lot of folks don't know how to accept love or think they're worthy of love. That is very true, and that's what I was telling Cam. I was like, it only takes one person to change somebody's life and to give them the hope that they can be loved. And then that's when they will drop their barrier and actually try and actually take in that love, you know. Some people do take advantage of it though, so you got to be careful who you give your love to and who you decide to do that with. But I agree. I feel like everybody's capable of love. Everybody has a light in their heart, no matter how dark they are. It's just, you know, they gotta find it. I mean, yeah, a lot of people don't know how to accept love. You're right about that. I do feel like it's a lot of people that grew up not getting the true love from whoever they grew up around. And so, of course, that carries on into your life. That carries on to your relationships. It carries on to any relationship, friendship, whatever relationship you want to call it. I mean, if you can't... But, you know, I have an unpopular opinion about that, too, though. I feel like if you don't know how to love, then learn to love yourself. Learn to nurture yourself first. And then you'd be able to put love out there and get love in return. But I do feel like it always starts with yourself, for sure. And a lot of people, they always say that, but they don't tell you exactly how to get there. And I would say more so what you would have to do is kind of talk to yourself like a child, like how you would talk to a baby. Like, for example, if a baby falls or something and the adult or parent is like, oh, it'll be okay. That's how you have to talk to yourself, truly. And that's how you heal your inner child as well. Let me see. Yep, just keep pushing. Always have faith and keep pushing, because it may not seem... Take it from somebody that knows. It may not seem like the best situation, but with faith, it will always work out. Do you think unconditional love is realistic? Yeah, I feel like you can have unconditional love for somebody, but it's kind of an iffy situation with the unconditional love, to be honest. I feel like with it being unconditional, it's rare. It's rare for unconditional love. A lot of love is conditional, to be honest. I mean, unconditional love, I feel like could come with time. It either will come with time or it's somebody that you grew up with that basically raised you. No one pays you to be a father, mother. Yeah, I feel like communication is a big part of why a lot of relationships don't work out, because the majority of the time somebody could think that they meant something by something and it's literally nothing of how they meant it, and they just think that that's how they meant it. And so instead of communicating with each other, it becomes a fight. So I agree. But I feel like there's more to it than just communication, for sure. I feel like, but I'm gonna say communication is a good 75%, but I feel like loyalty, you have to have loyalty too. Communication and loyalty. Why do you feel like that though? I don't want to say your name wrong, but I'm gonna just say with the initials OM. You said, but no one loves me. Love is shit, no cap. You know, you can't have that mindset, because if you do, then nobody will love you. I'm just being truthful. You have to put love out to get love in, no matter how long it takes. Just keep pushing, like you said, and always believe that you can get love and you will get love. Yeah, you do have to give yourself that unconditional love, Cam, for real. I agree with that. Sorry, y'all, if y'all hear my dog in the background. Right. See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't realize that there are a lot of energy vampires out there, and a lot of people also don't realize that they're the ones that are energy vampires as well. They don't look at themselves either. Because a lot of people, how they everybody shows you how they see you. So if you know, if you're being a certain way, then that's just how they take it, then they're going to treat you that way. So just make sure that you're not the one being the energy vampire and you're still in their energy. No, I'm cool being alone. It's nice just watch anime alone. Look, I'm not an anime watcher, but I have watched anime with people, and I really feel like anime is something that you should do alone, for real. It's hard to watch anime with other people, especially if they don't know about anime. But I mean, that's your preference though. But just because you like to be alone, that don't mean that you can't find love. You just like to be alone. I mean, and who knows? One day you could find somebody and they might like to be alone too. Shoot. Simplicity is key. Right. I feel like babies have the answers to damn near everything. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I have a daughter. She's 5 months, gonna be 6 months. And she's taught me so much about life, just not even just her, but just the way that she's showing me, like, more and more to be. I don't know how to explain it. But that's basically how I came up with that, because I learned that truly. Yeah, that I agree, Cam. That's how you got to be with yourself. That people do overcomplicate things, but that's because they haven't had nobody to give them real advice. They get advice from people who don't want the best for them. They get advice from people who ain't never had a love life, or if they did have a love life, it didn't lead to marriage, and if it led to marriage, it wasn't a happy marriage. And you know, so people they talking to the wrong people. So that's just how I feel about that. I mean, just yeah. So Talking about here, babies are expensive. Look, so far, I ain't even gonna lie to you. So far, the only thing that my daughter is costing me is sleep. I promise you. I don't have money like that. I don't. Okay. I promise you. It is it they do require a lot of your time and attention, because you got to think this is a human that you're raising for the future at the same time. This is not like people go around having babies thinking, oh, it's easy, oh, this and that. But then you get hit with reality when you're like, wait, I'm actually training this person for life, like literally. And sorry y'all with that background, but you know, to be honest, babies really aren't expensive. It's the people who say, I don't know how to explain it. Like, yeah, babies are expensive, but they're not at the same time. But they're expensive when it comes to sleep, because they take all your sleep. I promise. I ain't slept since I had my baby. Where you from? I'm from the coast of Mississippi. I'm not going to give out that location, but I live off the water. When do you have, where are you from, Cam? When do you have time for yourself? Hold on. When do you have, I'm gonna answer that first. When do you have time for yourself? I make time for myself all the time. Like, it really ain't that hard. Like, I make time. Like, when she sleep, I do what I need to do. And not even that, like, I spend my time with her. But babies only need max an hour of playtime. And you can give them 15 minutes straight of playtime, they go to sleep. Of course, that's just the easier stages right now. But I mean, I make time for myself all the time. Even when she's crying, like, because I know that all she wants is like attention, knowing I just gave her full attention. Sometimes you have to allow the baby to cry and be in their own like energy, so they can realize, like, okay, you know, it teaches them patience. It teaches them patience when you actually allow them to be in their own thought about things, especially if you know you just gave them that time and energy and you fed them and they're changed and everything, and they're still just crying. You just gotta let them cry sometimes. And a lot of that has to do with your energy. Like, if I'm in the room with my daughter and she knows I'm in there, oh yeah, she's going full-fledged, where my mama, I want to be picked up. So that's why I let her, if she's crying, I walk out the area completely. Either I go outside, go to the bathroom or whatever, and she sleep by the time I come back. And then the second question, you before you were a mom. Like, I want to answer that right, but I don't know if I get your question. When do you have time for yourself? You before you were a mom. Tony, reiterate that question for me, because I don't want to answer it wrong. Okay, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. My cousins live up there. My birthday on the 15th. Hey, mine's on the 15th too, but it's in May. It's not this month. You can't. Are you telling me to go live on the 15th? Is that what you're telling me? I'm gonna try to go live more. I might be live on the 15th if that's what you're saying. Y'all, I've been on here for 30 minutes. I really only said 15 minutes. Then people start making it jumping. But I can't leave y'all hanging like that. Like, I like talking. Go live, yeah. Hey, I probably will be live that day. I'm gonna try to go live. Like, I cannot even tell y'all the time. I don't want to say something then not stick to it. Originally from California, knows how to party. Midwest. Okay. Hey, I love California. Only been there once though, but the time I was there, man, it was so peaceful. I could really live there. Where I'm from, we got that southern hospitality, and when I tell you, everywhere you go, they speak to you. It's cool, but then they try to get your business. And then that's when I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I've been sitting here talking to you for 30 minutes now, and now we talking about something that wasn't even talked about in the first place. But people are very, very, very nice down here, and I love the niceness, but sometimes it's you gotta tone it down a little bit. Don't be in everybody's business. Do your own thing sometimes. Streamer, I be on Twitch. Dang. Yeah, I went to San Diego when I was there. And I went to LA too, Santa Monica, but I stayed in San Diego majority of the time. It was super fun. You know, it was pretty cool out there, you know. It was chill. It wasn't too much going on like how it is in LA. I'm a streamer. I be on Twitch. Man, 16 hours? Ooh, I know your eyes was burning. Not even eyes was burning. I know you had a headache. I might move to Cali soon. Hey, have you ever been to Cali? Shoot. I'm telling you, Tony, like, I'm over here rethinking if I'm really a northern person, a northern girl, because to be honest, it's only so much southern hospitality I can do. I don't even be trying to be rude, but down here, when you don't, you could say, you know, hey, but if you don't continue the conversation, people consider you rude if you from down here. And it's like, no, I don't want to sit here and talk all day. I love to talk, but at the same time, not when I'm going somewhere. What part of Mississippi? Because I know that where I'm from, the coast is different from all of Mississippi. I'm from literally the whole bottom coast of Mississippi. Okay, well, Jackson is kind of close to us, but it's just a little bit more violence up there. Or whatever. But yeah, that lifestyle is stressful. That's funny because I swear I feel the same way. I really do. Dude, you be going. That's how I'm trying to be for real. Hell yeah, enjoy your life. That's what's up. Yeah. Man, that's awesome. You been traveling by yourself, or you got a travel partner? How'd that go? Shoot, I'm gonna be doing that one day too. But right now, I'm just trying to establish myself. I wish everybody who's voting would comment. Yeah, a passport. I do need to get a passport. How's it going, Is it Mimi? How's it going? We just sitting here talking about random things. I mean, but if you want to know, like, the majority of what we're talking about, it's kind of like, you know, relationships, spirituality, anything in that aspect. If you got questions, how you feel on love, how you feel on, you know, anything, shoot, put in the comments. We'll talk about it. On 2-day train wide, my passport good till 2030. Oh, you ain't playing. You ain't playing. Shoot. Do it. Do it. That sounds fun. Have you ever been in love? I've been in love. I've been in love twice so far. One of them was somebody that toxic love, or a lot of people know it's like karmic love. Like, I was, you know, it just wasn't all that, like, emotionally. I, you know, was put through things. And then in my second love, taught me the most lessons about life and about a lot of things, to be honest. What about you? Have you ever been in love? Anybody in the chat, y'all ever been in love? That's a good question. I feel like if you're, this is probably not true. This is just how I feel, but you know, I feel like if you're at least like 22, 23, you've at least had one love, even if it was at 5 years old. Love is love, shoot. If you feel like you do anything for that person, but I also feel like true love is where you feel fulfilled. And I feel like I have not experienced that love yet. I have not experienced fulfillment love. I can say that. I'm gonna have to go though. Gonna go out and with my cousin for a second. Yeah. Fall in love is extremely easy, especially if they're a narcissist. But at the same time, I mean, once you become more aware, you'll catch the signs and you'll see that, okay, before I choose to love this person, or do they respect me? Do they give me loyalty? Do they, do they do any of them things? That's all important. And then falling out of or letting go of love, yeah, it is difficult. It's very difficult, but that's where that patience come into play for real. And I was talking about earlier. I feel like you have to have patience when you're letting go of something that you love, because you'll go a good week, 2 weeks being away from that person, and all of a sudden it's like a boom. Like now you regretting everything, or either you're regretting or you're missing it. And so that's the part where you really just gotta stick through it and trust and have faith that you're making the right decision for yourself. And if the love ended on because of the other person, then they don't deserve you anyway. You got to keep that mindset. Who is deserving of my love? Love is the highest elevation of understanding. Yeah, I love too. I love too. I definitely wear my heart on my sleeve. But I'm learning how to navigate that. Love is the highest elevation of understanding. I think so. True love, yeah. I agree. If it's not true love, I wouldn't say I agree. But I feel like I do agree if it was true love, Tony. And you don't want to get into it. Don't get into it if it's going to bring you back down memory lane. Heck yeah. No. Well, I cannot speak for all the women. I just can't. I'm not that person that will speak for all women, because there is a lot of women out here who truly don't appreciate that Prince Charming, to be honest. Like, I mean, they just don't, They grew up like that, and they went through relationships that, made them be the man in the relationship, and it really, they got themselves thinking that truly, I feel like truly, let me say this. I feel like truly deep down, every woman loves or desires to be treated like a princess, if you want to use that context. But I feel like so many women have been traumatized and manipulated to believing that that's not what they want. But yeah, Prince Charming, definitely keep that, Prince Charming time, because if that's how you truly want to be to whoever you're with, then just make sure you're doing it for the right person. Don't waste your time on somebody. If they give you the signs that they don't appreciate what you're doing, they're never gonna appreciate what you're doing. You're just gonna be wasting time, and you're gonna be proving to somebody who ain't worth it. Yeah. Well, when you're dealing with an independent woman, they not waiting for you to come open a door. So I mean, it's like either you open it or don't. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is something I can speak on. If you don't get to the door before an independent woman does, that's a red flag. Just like you know. And it's only a red flag because an independent woman really likes when, you know, the male does things like that for them, because they're not used to it. But at the same time, if you're gonna do it, then do it. Don't sit there and like, you know, get scared or intimidated just because they're independent. Like, no. I mean, you gotta also feel like you're deserving of anybody. Can you love someone despite their flaws and shortcomings? You have to. I mean, look, let me see how I want to put this. Can you love someone despite their flaws and shortcomings? You have to love their flaws. If you're gonna love somebody, you have to love. Okay, here's a fun fact for the viewers right now. If you're gonna love somebody, then you have to love them on an emotional level. You have to look You have to look at them as a character in a way. Like, everybody are characters in this lifetime, and I'm just using this as a reference. But basically, if you look at their physical appearance, and as you're talking to them, you know, all you see is physical, and it's hard for you to look at that person like if they didn't have a face kind of thing, like that's their character, then it's going to be hard for you to accept their flaws. If you don't accept somebody's flaws, then you don't love them. Move on. That's how I would say. You know, don't give them false hope. Because when they do show their flaws to you, you know, they're already, what's the word? Like, thinking about, like, if you don't like them because of it. So if you just have to be very honest. And like you said earlier, communication. You have to have, if you're going to speak on communication, you have to have communication as well. Or, yeah, appreciate that. Hey, no problem. I appreciate you for joining the live, for real. You really gave me some topics to talk about, and shoot, I'm gonna try to be on the 15th. I'll try to be on there. Can't make any promises though, but I will try. And if I don't, happy birthday to you, and I appreciate you for being on here as well. Tony, flaws and shortcomings are more than superficial. I was referring more towards behavioral patterns. Okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, you definitely got to be more specific when you're dealing with me, because I will just go off of what I think. But yeah, no, if somebody is doing something over and over after you've told them how it makes you feel, then I just see that as plain disrespect. I just feel like they don't respect you. They don't see your value. They don't see your worth, because if they did, then they would appreciate you coming to them about it. And they would try to change for you if they feel like you're worth it. I mean, if they don't feel like you're worth changing for, they're not going to change. And I do feel like, what was your question earlier? I mean, yeah, you could love somebody, but it'll be toxic love with the same behavioral patterns. It'll be toxic love for sure. And most likely it's probably one-sided. But no, y'all. I really appreciate everybody who came to the live, and the ones that are here. I appreciate you for coming to talk. This is Talks with Kayla. I am Kayla, and I'm gonna get on this live more and talk with you guys. Tony, I do appreciate you for being on here, and everybody else that commented, and everything like that, and did in the poll or whatever and all that. I'm gonna have another question next time. But listen, next time I get on, hey, load me up with some questions, because we can talk. I'm gonna share my opinion. I want to hear y'all's. But at the end of the day, I will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna come back on here. I don't know. Y'all just gotta catch me. I'll see y'all later. Bye. Peace.